Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we are also giving away another event pass. All you gotta do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry. That's it. It's a max of one entry, and all the rules are in the pinned comment and description of the video. But guys, I think I just made Root Riders way too strong. This new RC charge is ridiculous with the Queen on one side and Blimp on the other. I'm going to show you a replay. I swagged 6 spells, no joke. It was unbelievable, and I used it actually in a different matter that you guys could do, but this was a little bit base dependent, but let's go check that out, and then we're going to do some Legends attack, maybe even a War attack. Okay guys, this is just truly ridiculous. So you see this base here, right? One of my clan mates. What was the plan? Well, Royal Champion is used this time to charge to go in towards the center of the base, right? So what my plan was, well, okay, I can blink out one side, and then I can use my queen on the other, and then fine, Royal Champion in between that. But on the way, I was just like, you know what? I could blimp out near this ricochet cannon. I would like to land it towards a scatter shot, but there's a air sweeper there, so that's kind of scary. But if I land there, takes care of the ricochet cannon, 2 helper huts, and then we get an expo as well. Opposite side, I can use super barbs to tank, and we can get our queen into here, hopefully for the town hall. If we don't get the town hall, no problem. So that's the plan, right? But check what I actually end up doing. The plan goes in place, and then I see something, and I'll pause when I notice it. So Blimp gets pushed back, no big deal. I'm going to let it land on the ricochet cannon, rage it up, one of the Yetis get flung. So not a perfect start right off the bat, but I'm like, you know what? This is looking quite solid. We're going to take care of the expo. Stuck on the skeleton traps, no problem, but down goes the expo. Now, super barbs come out here, and we're going to start working with the queen. I was like, you know what? I've got this side funneled. I've got this side funneled with the queen. Why not huck my Root Riders in towards this wizard tower and do the RC dive at the opposite side here near this monolith? This is a little bit harder, and only for those people that can time the invisibility still without the use of the timer. So if you want to do that, you can. A little bit more risky, but man, oh man, was it insane. So I get my Root Riders in, Valkyries, everything at this point. Got my one test Coco Loon, which kind of sucks because you have to use them for the blimp as well, but it still does lead and pop a trap. But watch this. As they work there, I'm going to get my Royal Champion in down by the wizard towers, right? So I'm going to stay zoomed out here, pop the queen ability. I should have probably used an invis to save the queens, and they could have got the town hall, but they didn't. It's all good. But Royal Champion going to make her way through here. Root Riders are safe right now. We have 11 invisibilities left to go, right? For those of you scared of time, trust me, don't be. It's crazy. I'm going to pop the king ability here to open up all the walls. I'm doing a couple things at a time, just a king ability, but the Royal Champion is safe and doing her stuff. Now, I'm just making sure I keep the Spirit Box safe. Look at the Spirit Box. It actually gets quite low, but just look at how much of the base is left over here. That one invisibility was completely swagged. I didn't even need that. But look, I have 8 invisibility spells. I use one here to take care of this multi-archer tower. Did I need it? Probably not. Still used it. But watch this. We are down to 7 invisibility spells, guys. This is just crazy to me. I end up using one more, and that's just because of the ricochet cannon. So I will speed up till we get there, because I don't need you guys watching all of this. But Royal Champion heads in here, and I'm just going to use one more invisibility. I was trying to save this Spirit Box, but I didn't. All good though, but look at that. 6 invisibility swagged. Unbelievable. Seriously, it truly is. I think Root Riders are just insane with this version, but don't worry, I'll show it the way I recommend, where it's Queen on one side, Blimp on the other, Royal Champion in the center, and then you can Root Rider the other side of the base. But let's go do that in Legends League. Okay, now it's the time to try it in Legends League. Let's see what we can do. I think we will do quite well here. Let's see though, what do we want to do? If I can get my Royal Champion in towards that monolith, that'd be ideal. So should we blimp out maybe one of these compartments? I could do the opposite side too, but I think I want to get in towards the town hall. That'd be nice. So let's set this up here. We're going to go balloon. Yeah, the blimp. Gonna rage it up as it lands on this expo. Perfect. Queen's going to come out. That's fine. I am going to get Kane out of hiding there. Get some super barbs. And then we're going to send in our queen. We're going to let Kane run off over there, maybe provide him 2 wizards, and then some super barbs here to deal with the enemy queen. And now, as this is all working here, I'm going to let that super barb go down. I need my queen to take care of that. So, you know what? I'm going to let it get distracted. Might need to use an invisibility on my queen. Pop her ability here, and then go Royal Champion. Perfect. Now we got to count the clock here. So we're going to see when she comes alive. Use the invisibility on her. Town Hall takes a shot. All good though. I am going to pop the Royal Champion ability, and we're going to be able to just take down the Town Hall quite easily here. First invisibility was down. Nice. Allowed the Queen to take a shot at the Royal Champion. Oh, she's invis though. It's fine. Now, because the Spirit Fox is getting low, I'm actually not going to be too crazy here. I'm going to let this all go. Spirit Fox should get me a round of invisibility in there, but I just don't trust it right now because I am a little bit scared and nervous. But hey, it is what it is. One more invisibility like this. We have 4 left. I do want to start with the Root Riders pretty soon here, especially because if I push it any longer, I get scared of my Royal Champion running all over the place like she is right now. But you know what? Turns around and she takes a really wonky direction, and I have to use that last invisibility. So let's go Root Riders here. Valk send it out. Healers, Loons, King. Let's get our Warden in. Minute 20 seconds. The only thing I'm a little bit afraid about is, again, maybe just time, but I think we should be good. I'm going to use the Warden ability here, get everything healed up. King ability as well, take out those outside Teslas, just to speed things up a little bit. There is a minute left, so I'm not too nervous, but that's everything done. At this point, it's just up to the army, see if they have enough power to make it through. But usually, I have not really struggled with time. I'm pretty quick with the walk and everything going on, because the Queen jumps in, Yeti blimp is in right away, and then after that it's pretty much just cleanup. Your troops rarely ever go down. The giant's off doing his thing, and now we just need a decent split. But still, with 40 seconds left in the battle and this many troops, oh yeah, we are good to go for sure. The Root Rider is going to break down all the walls, and then we have a clear beeline towards the bottom of the base. The only thing that's really scaring me right now is that CC. If I lose that CC, I might be in a little bit of trouble, because something might not pat there, because they're all going to stay running on towards the outside. This is actually not that good. Unless my King turns around, what can go there? I don't think anything can go there. Oh no! What a dang shame. This would have been so cool. We had so much dang damage. But you know what? It is what it is. Still shows how much power you just have. Maybe speed things up a little bit, make some minor tweaks. But hey, 2-star 98% does suck. But I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, the next base that we are going to attack is actually in war. The reason for this is because an invisibility tower by the CC and kind of town hall area, we haven't really attacked many invisibility tower bases, and people ask about them all the time, hence why I'm showing this. But what's the plan here? Well, I can easily blimp out this compartment with the scatter shot. I can use my Queen to clear this ricochet compartment out, and then Royal Champion just straight down the center. That's the goal. So let's see if we can get that done, and then we'll start with the Root Riders after that once our funnel is set. So let's get in 1 Loon here, make sure where the Town Hall is, get the blimp ready. Here we go. As long as we land in towards this compartment, we are happy campers. Let's get Queen down, Super Wall Breaker, and then funnel around here so she doesn't run out too crazy on us. I'm going to get more Super Barbs so the Ricochet Cannon doesn't lock on right away. And then we are good to go to start with the Royal Champion. Gonna let her take a shot at that Wizard Tower and then keep it pushing. Spirit Fox is safe too. Queen still fine for right now. Gonna pop the Royal Champion ability to kind of rip through all of this. She's gonna fight off everything like this. Now she's running a little bit wonky on us, which is kind of scary. But you know what? As long as I can keep her alive here, we should be good to go. And she is in the core of the base. And because I've lost track of the invisibilities, I'm kind of scared to use my Spirit Box, even though it is really healthy. Royal Champion gonna fight off the enemy Queen, almost so close there. Next invisibility down. I'm trying to set off the invisibility tower, but you know what? My Royal Champion is off and running against that giant. What are you doing, Royal Champion? I need you. But use your invisibility here again. Let's see. Oh my gosh, she's just trying to fight that Queen. Good for her, I guess. But we got to fight in towards this backside. I'm going to use 1 more invisibility on the Royal Champion here. Let's go Root Riders. King. Let's get our Warden, Valkyrie. Rest of them. Loons. Let's get the healers down. Apprentice Warden down. I'm not going to use the Warden ability right away, but there's a lot of damage here. So it is kind of worthwhile to just maybe pop it early. King ability in a second, set down and take down that invisibility tower right away. Minute left. I'm going to get a wizard out here, maybe some archers. Wizard down here, archer to clean everything up. But the rest of the base is absolutely destroyed. King should be able to fight off here. The enemy minion prince is probably going to be the scariest thing because we don't have really anything air targeting in there, at least I don't think. So you could add the poison lizard if you want to, but this is utter destruction. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. Seriously. Queen on one side, and then you get the blimp to take out another compartment, roll champion through the center, and you are good to go. And just watch the 3 stars come. Time sometimes can be an issue, so I will not argue that. But for the most part, you don't really run into that many problems because you just got so much overkill. One thing I might add is the poison lizard instead of Diggy kind of helps out for situations like this, but I've never ran into like an army problem. It's more so you just kind of slowly die down on time there, but I think that's probably going to do it for this. Maybe we'll do one more attack, actually. Okay, sadly, I'm out of Legends League attacks, so we're going to treat this one against a clanmate. I just told any one of them to throw one up, and okay, let's see here. For a base like this, what should we do? I am going to blimp out still one compartment, maybe this topside one, and then we can get this ricochet cannon down with the queen. And we should be good to go. So let's try that out. Let's go. 1 loon is probably all we need to tank. Getting our blimp. Now I'm going to start with the queen. Let's get this rage in any second here. Perfect. We'll go super wall breaker. A couple barbs like this to quickly start tanking for us. I don't want my queen to walk on us. That is very, very important. I'm going to use 1 invisibility on her just to keep her alive through that ricochet cannon. I don't need that much noise on us. And then roll champion up top at that hidden Tesla. She's going to run through here. She might need to be invis. There she goes. Queen goes to ability. That's totally fine. But this should push my royal champion in towards the core of the base. Spirit Fox is going to take some fire here, but she will go invis in a second. Can I get that round of invisibility? Yes, I can. Perfect. Now I'm not going to push for too much more because we have lured out pretty much everything. She's going to start running for the heroes, which is kind of the most annoying part because that's actually the opposite of what we want because it doesn't provide us any value at all. So, because she's not going to take it down in time, but it's all good. She's going to move through here, mow this all down, take care of the fire spitter. I was hoping to take down the town hall, but you know what? It's all good. I'll start that in a second. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is time. So let's get these in right here. 1 more invisibility. So let's do this. Invisibility down Apprentice Warden to get our healers. King, Warden, 2 wizards down here to set the funnel. I'm going to let them fight it out in there. Get some archers up top. Royal Champion did her job though, and I think we are going to be good to go to use a Warden ability early as we fight this through, but there is so much time and not really that much base left. What I'm going to do, pop the King ability here. Open everything up, take care of that monolith pretty much after that 1 Valkyrie shot. And at this point, we are just going to be watching a 3-star. But you know what I'm scared about? Is again that CC in there that we had in that Legends League attack. So let's be a little bit careful. We can't be cocky because again, time can always cause us issues. 2 ricochet cannons are scary. But we have so much time that I'm not even really that scared. Valkyrie should be able to clean this up pretty well alongside the King. But can we make it back to that CC in time, which is a question? I think we still can. Even with 35 seconds, that's a lot. The ricochet cannon will slow us down because I don't want my Valkyries to get locked onto because that's going to be quite unfortunate. Diggy uses stun. Love Diggy though. Here comes the Valkyries. They're going to add up on this damage. These backside wizards are doing great. But yeah, no, I think we for sure got it here. I shouldn't say for sure. That's never really the case. But you know what? It is what it is. All these walls are being broken. If we start focusing on these heroes, though, that's probably when we're going to get into a little bit of trouble. But still, we got the 3-star with 5 seconds left, which is kind of scary. But hey, a 3-star is a 3-star. Make some changes to the army. Have fun. You don't need to like just forcibly not do changes to it. You can make changes. Let me know what you think about it. I think it's very, very strong. Time is the only slight thing. When you're adding in the Spirit Box with 12 invisibilities, it can become a little bit much. So be a little bit careful of that. What you can do for that actually is one thing I like to do is drop 2 invisibilities and add a recall, and then recall your Royal Champion for your Root Rider part. I didn't test that here. I have been testing it on friendly challenges, and I've had some solid success, but I thought you guys would like this version too. Let me know what you thought. Remember to enter the Event Pass giveaway. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop 1 comment to get 1 entry. That's it. And then all the rules, pinned comment, description of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.